Alright, bro. I literally just finished recording the guide for Beetroopers, and I just did the most massive clip. I just did the most hype duel I have ever done in my whole life. This was the most hype duel that I've ever done. I'm serious. Alright, and I'm so happy that I did it, and I'm so happy that I saved it, bro. Like, oh my gosh, I saved it immediately. Gee. Alright. It was against, I'll make it public later. Oh my gosh. But anyways, I believe I went first, in this case. Okay, I'm going first, so I already have a little bit of a disadvantage. Alright, so this is my hand, take a look. It's a bit of a bricky hand, I know. So, it's still playable, but it's a bit on the lower side. But the thing is, even if it is on the lower side, it's still playable. I did this in Duelist Cup, by the way, so. Alright, here we go. First thing I do, activate the field spell to bait the hand trap. But instead they use Max C. This thing hurts, man. It hurts. Oh, especially in this case. Alright, I bring in Gokipo, activate the effect of Soma. And this guy doesn't play any games. This person, whoever they are not playing any games, okay? They see, they read, alright, they're red crawler, and they immediately imprint it. And this cripples my deck a lot, okay? So I activate, and it still gets negated, so the only hope I have is a little trick up my sleeve where I activate Parasite Paranoid and equip it to my own monster. And then use that as tribute to bring in Great Insect. Alright, this is already hype. Okay, this is already a hype clutch, alright? Because I have this on the field, I have a solid lineup, even without all my plays and setups and combos. Having Great Insect on the field is a huge advantage. And so I end my turn, and they didn't even capitalize off the Max C that much. So this is amazing. This is good right now. Alright. So they're playing Black Wings, which is a pretty top tier deck. Really good, and this is a top tier player, I can tell. Because they read, and it's good. Alright. So I activate my Max C, and they get cross out. So my Max C gets cancelled. It gets negated. Alright. You see the cool animation there. It gets negated, and then they manage to get it onto the field. Then they activate their spell, which allows them to add a Blackwing monster. A little tune over there. Then they normal summon, I believe. They normal summon Blackwing Vata, the emblem of wandering. Alright. Activate their effect. And then they bring forth this Blackwing Dragon from the extra deck. Activate an effect of Blackwing Zephyros, alright, which allows you to special summon and take a little damage. But you don't take damage, that's interesting, alright. And then you bring forth this guy, which you special summon because this guy has over 2000 attack. And then I take damage. And then they bring forth the crazy Blackwing Armor Master, insane card, unaffected by other cards' effects. And it destroys, and every time a monster activates an effect, it can put a wedge on it, and they get destroyed at the end of the turn. And this person, they get banished, and that makes my Great Insect become destroyed. But my field spell gets the token on the, and we're still technically doing okay. The spell makes it so they get another monster, and then they start duking it out. I lose all my cards, but then I get Gokipo, and then I get my Squatter, and I special summon it, and I try to go and destroy the Blackwing, but I didn't read it. I hoped that it wouldn't work, and it didn't. So I targeted it, it didn't get destroyed, so I just got the hit for that. But I'm still pretty much But I'm in a tight spot, but my health is semi-decent. Alright, I get Crawler Axon, and I can't do much with this. I end my turn. And it's their turn. They go straight into battle phase, I believe. Okay, they don't. They get Maxi. They fish for Maxi, and then they start battling. So I flip. They try to attack with their lower-ish damage monster, thinking it will go over. But it doesn't. And then Crawler Axon. Okay, listen. I just closed my window. Crawler Axon has a flip effect, which allows me to destroy a spell or trap on the field, which came a little bit in handy. But this effect activates the Blackwing full armor, and then I get eventually destroyed at the end of the turn. But they destroy me anyway, and then once I get destroyed, I have another token that gets destroyed too, and I lost 400 damage in total that round. Which is also pretty high. But here's what comes next, okay? I draw Beetrooper Scout Buggy. Alright. And then on some Weevil type stuff, okay? Like part of the cards, I'm Weevil instead of Yugi. Alright? So I activate the effect, they max C, but I only special summon one. So there's not much here I can do. Alright, the special summon, they get a token, but I get it for Cicada King, because there's nothing else I can do. I could have linked into Pika or Armor Horn, but they would have gotten me killed straight away, so this is the best I could do. Battle phase, main phase 2, and I end. Alright, so what they do now, like this literally just happened like 5 minutes ago, and I just screamed my whole house down. And now I'm just being quiet, and they're like, what the heck? Alright, when this card is normal summon, you can add one card that mentions Blackwing Dragon from your deck to your hand, blah blah blah. And that activates my Cicada King's effect, which will allow a negate. So I detach and I negate, and I change my battle position. I'm about to change my battle position. And I get a counter, but that's okay. So it gets negated, but I get a counter, and I get to activate Cicada King's effect, which brings back Great Insect. But then I found out there was another effect where this card could target something with a wedge and control it instead of have it destroyed. Alright, and then they try to activate their effect, but it's permanently negated. So instead, they tributed my thing, but it gets negated, so nothing happens. And then they battle, but then what happens during the battle phase is my effect of Great Insect activates, destroying all monsters on your opponent's field, except this one because it's unaffected. So Great Insect still dies here. It can't die by battle. I duped myself. It can't die by battle, so it survives. But it gets destroyed in the end phase, so that's a toughie. But I do get a token, and then here's the next one. Alright, I draw Resonance Insect. Alright. Now, I don't use it just yet. The first thing I do is I bring back my Scout Buggy. Its effect activates, allowing me to bring forth another. It gets a counter, but that's okay because we link it immediately. We get Armor Horn. See where it is going, eh? You see where it is going. Alright, I normal summon Resonance Insect. And then I get Pika. Yes, I get Pika, using the token and Resonance Insect. And then Resonance Insect activates, and I get Neptune. Pika activates, and I get Cicada King, Great Insect, and my Crawler back into their rightful place in the deck. And then I draw Scale Bomber. Alright? I link those off. I link the links off. I get Invincible Atlas. Alright? And because this special summons onto the field, it activates Scale Bomber's effect to become special summoned. And so it should get a counter here. I bring back my boy, the Armor Horn, and by banishing my Resonance Insect, I bring into the graveyard my Beergram. I didn't bring Queen because I wanted to go all the way with this. Alright? And I bring it onto the field. Alright, I bring it onto the field, return things to the deck, and I bring forth Neptune. And then I tribute my defense position monster to gain attack. And then I go into battle. I destroy it. I destroy the Blackwing. 5,000, 3,000, get the done. This was the hypest battle I have ever conceived of taking part of in this duel. I bet the guy on the other side, they're smiling like, yeah, you got me good, brother. You got me good. Oh my gosh. And I screamed the whole house down. I think the neighbors heard me. This was best. It was the best thing ever. Oh, I am so hyped from this. This was the most amazing thing. It's going public. Please watch it. It's going crazy. Like, I love this. Put some respect on Beetroopers' name. Signing off now. See you to the next episode.